already done. We had discussed about points in quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. These are the quadrants where region is going to be separated out in 4 parts by defining intersection of vertical plane and horizontal plane, or placement of vertical plane and horizontal plane which are intersecting each other. And we have found certain points in quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4 on vertical plane above HP, on vertical plane below HP, on horizontal plane in front of vertical plane, on horizontal plane behind vertical plane, as well on HPVP both, and with reference to dimension with reference to profile plane. So we have seen different points in earlier session. What is our today's task? Our today's task is to identify the pictorial views of line which had been configured in particular way. So let us move ahead and see how lines are going to be presented. So let us have a vertical plane and a horizontal plane. What we are targeting right now, we are targeting a lines presentation which is perpendicular to horizontal plane, but it is perpendicular to HP and VP both. Right now we are working on that condition. I hope you are able to see the graph. Okay, so I have highlighted that feature what we need to work on. A line which is perpendicular to HP and to VP. So how we are going to draft this line? I hope you are able to see the line now. So here is the draft of line. How it can be plotted? Let us consider some text for it. Let us take 2 points A and B, and let us have notation or position identification of point A like this. Point A is, I am writing it over here, point A is, I hope you are able to see the point also. Point A is 50 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. What is position of point A? Point A is 50 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. Let us consider another draft or position which is saying that point B is there. Point B is 10 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. Okay, so this is the condition. Point A is 50 mm above HP. Let us observe those positions also. I hope you are able to see the arrows what I found. What is designation of point A? Point A is, let me take it somewhat away from the reference so we can get the information. This is the horizontal plane and point A is situated being 50 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. So this is the presentation of point A, we can say. I am taking point A over here. What are the distances? 50 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. What about point B? We can say the location is given. Point B itself is 10 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. What is the condition of point B? Point B is 10 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. This is the position 10 and 10. Okay, I hope you are able to understand this one. So now what we are doing, we are projecting this line on horizontal plane and vertical plane. So how to project that one? Let us move ahead and see how it can be projected. So when we will see it from here, from the arrow region, then it is going to be projected on vertical plane. How it is going to be projected? You are able to see that. Let us remove the text so that we can remove the regions. Okay. So now Line AB is going to be projected on vertical plane. We are observing it from here, from the arrow zone. Now what we should do? We should be projecting same on horizontal plane also, and for that what we need to do is we need to see it from top, and when we see it from top, point A and point B is going to designate same position in the top. I hope you are able to see the position of A dash, which is the projection of point A on vertical plane, and projection of or you can say B dash is available, which is projection of point B on vertical plane. And when we connect it, it is showing same length of line AB which is projected on the vertical plane. तो यहाँ पे देखिए जो line का length है, it is going to be same. And how much length it indicates? It is having length of about 40 mm. क्यों 40 mm है? क्योंकि point A जो था वो 50 mm above HP था, point B जो था वो 10 mm above HP था. So line AB is indicating 40 mm length. So sometimes what happens, we have to identify some data by observing the information which is available. So AB is having length of 40. The front view is going to show same length to us. The front view जो है A dash B dash वो भी हमें वही length दिखाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि वो line जो है वो vertical plane से parallel है. And the line is perpendicular to horizontal plane. देखिए कैसे perpendicular है, ये जो horizontal plane था वहां से ये line 90 degrees पे construct हो रही है. So when it is projected, it is showing us single point. So let us see, this is the point position what we are discussing about. Let me highlight these things also so that you can understand. This is going to be the plan of line AB, and this is going to be the elevation of line AB. This is going to be the plan of line AB, and this is going to be the elevation of front view of the line AB. Okay, I hope you are clear now. If I designate certain data then and draft that one, then what is going to happen? You are able to see it now. The presentation is going to be like this. Let us first see the presentation of it. So ये होगा उसका presentation. Right now you need to see this portion only. Do not refer this one right now. You have to concentrate on this fact. So line AB, when it is presented, we are going to have B dash 10 mm from the reference. Let us place that information also so that you can understand it. This B dash is going to be at 10 mm. This A dash is going to be at 50 mm. Length of line is going to be 40 mm, which is the true length of line AB. And as we have seen, it is 10 mm away from the reference, so that 10 mm is going to be presented over here. 10 mm from the vertical plane, that is going to be presented over here. So ये होता है हमारा presentation. Now let us move ahead for the condition in which your line is parallel to. Let us move ahead with the problem. The line is parallel to HP and VP both. You are able to see this second condition now. Let me remove this other data. Okay. So I hope you are able to see the next thing which is available over here. We are concentrating on these things right now. Now this thing is completed. We are working on this second aspect which is available over here. I hope you are able to see. तो यहाँ पे ऑब्जर्व करिएगा क्या होता है कंडीशन. Condition is like this. The line AB is given, which is parallel to HP and VP both. How to designate this condition? So we'll say for this condition there will be a point A which is 10 mm above HP and 10 mm. This is the condition what we are considering right now. We are considering certain vectors. And point B, for point B we are also saying it is having position 10 mm above HP and of VP. But when we see this data, there is something missing, which is not allowing us to draft the line. Which thing is missing? The length. Length of line is missing. We have to concentrate on that factor also. So we have to mention it over here in the data that length of line is 50 mm. I hope you are able to see the length of line. Is it not drafting it now? Okay, it is now writing 50 mm. So now we are able to present it. Look what happened if I am not writing the length of line over here. अगर मैं length of line नहीं लिखता हूँ तो क्या होगा? Right now we are not discussing this part. Okay, we are discussing the part which is mentioned over here. Point A is 10 mm above HP, 10 mm in front of VP. Point B is 10 mm above HP, 10 mm in front of VP. तो सोचिए क्या होता? This is going to be the above HP consideration, and this is going to be the in front of VP consideration. So point A 10 mm above HP, 10 mm in front of VP. And point B is same. So where that point B can lie? So there are infinite number of point B's placement. Okay, there are infinite possibilities to which we will be able to place the line. Why I am saying there are infinite possibilities? Because we can have a whole line which is considered, or which is having points which are considered to be 10 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of me. यहाँ पे भी 10 mm above HP, 10 mm in front of VP हो सकता है, यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है. You can imagine. So there are infinite number of possibilities to plot a point on a line which is 10 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. And due to that, to justify the line's position, what we are doing, we are adding another data in it. And we are saying that the length of line is given, which is 50 mm. So now we are able to plot the line in the form which is demanded in the problem. I hope you are able to understand this. तो अब हम क्या करेंगे? How should we draw this stuff? We are going to draft it out like this. Okay, so this is going to be the draft. We'll first draw, let us move back so that you can understand it well, and I am going to draft it on my own. So this is going to be a region in which we are observing these criteria, and this is going to be the reference XY. This reference XY is drafted over here. Now we need to position point A. We are aware that point A is 10 mm above HP, 10 mm in front of VP. So what I am going to do is, I'll be considering a distance of about 10 mm above horizontal plane, and another point is going to be position 10 mm below the reference. The above HP is going to be indicated over here. I hope you are able to see that one also. This is going to be the above HP criteria, that is locus of A dash, and this one is nothing but the locus of A. Meaning point A's position in elevation and point A's position in plan. I am writing it over here. It is locus of A dash, and this line is representing locus of A, which is plan of line. And now what we'll do, we'll consider a point over here. This point what we have considered, the point itself is going to be called A dash, and from that point A dash we are drafting a vertical line which will intersect locus of A, and at the zone of intersection will be indicating the position as A. So this is going to be the whole presentation of A dash and A. At how much distance it is positioned? It is positioned 10 mm above HP and 10 mm in front of VP. Now we are having another data which is length of line AB. We are considering it as 50 mm. So what we are going to do, our point B is available. So for point B we are finding same locus. Locus of A dash is going to be locus of B dash also. Why this both the positions are at same region? Because the distances what they have mentioned in the data are same. Locus of V. So now we have to consider true length of line, which is 50 mm. So we are going to draft a line over here. So this is going to be the 50 mm, and at the end of 50 mm, we are going to place another point, which is going to be called B dash, and we will transfer projection of B dash from this position to the locus of B line, and now this is going to be the position of B, which is plan of B. And as we are aware that line is parallel to HP and VP both, so both lengths are going to be same. Elevation length is also 50, plan length is also 50, and true length, which had been mentioned, is also 50. So this is the way how we represent the data. Okay, so this is going to be the representation of a line which is parallel to HP and VP both. This is the criteria. Now let us move ahead on another kind of problem. How exactly it is going to be represented? Let us see that. Let me remove whole drafts what I have placed over here. सबको समझ में आ रहा है ये?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes,
is
sir.
good. Okay. Now let us move ahead and see other criteria, which is somewhat complex than the previous criteria what we have studied. Now condition is going to be like this: line is inclined to horizontal plane and parallel to vertical plane. So what is going to happen now? Let us see. Here is the line what we need to present, and this line AB is inclined to horizontal plane by theta degrees. I hope you are able to see the angle theta, and it is parallel to vertical plane. So what kind of data is going to be available over here for this kind of problem? Let us consider that data. We can say point A, I'm referring similar criteria, which is available in the draft available over here as a sketch. Here point A is going to be 10 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. I hope you are able to understand this one. Point A is 10 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. Let us see where it can be situated or positioned. So this is going to be the position of point A, 10 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. I hope you are able to see that. 10 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. So if I want to project this point, then it can be projected like this. I'll show you also how we are drafting this problem. If you can place your attendance in, okay, wait for 10 minutes. Then in new session, you can place your attendance. And I hope there are 60 members over there available. So how we are going to draft this problem? We are going to have a straight line which is reference XY. On that reference XY, we are going to place the point A's position, which is 10 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. So this is going to be 10. I'm showing you how the draft can be produced. Draft कैसे हम लोग करेंगे यहाँ पे वो हम देख रहे हैं अभी. ड्राफ्टिंग कैसे करेंगे. तो 10 mm ऊपर एक लाइन कंस्ट्रक्ट कर देंगे. We are going to call that line as locus of A dash. And in similar manner, we are going to plot another line over here being 30 mm away in downward direction or 30 mm from the reference in downward direction. We are going to call it as the locus of A. Now point A is 10 mm above HP, 30 mm in front of VP. Let us move ahead and refer other criteria. What can be the data available for point B? We can say point B is, let us mark the arrow also. So point B is being 30 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. Point B कहाँ पे है? We can say it is 30 mm above HP, 30 mm in front of VP. Let us mention that data also over here. I should change the color so you can refer. Point B is given, which is 30 mm above HP and 30 mm VP. Okay, so now point B is drafted over here. It is having 30 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP criteria. Look which data is same in both the cases. दोनों में कॉमन डेटा जो है वो कौन सा बन रहा है? इट इज 30 mm इन फ्रंट ऑफ वीपी. ठीक है, तो अगर वो 30 mm इन फ्रंट ऑफ वीपी है तो वो प्रोजेक्ट होके कहाँ मिलने वाला है, उसके पोजीशंस कैसे मिलने वाले हैं हमें? It is going to be like this. I'm removing the information what I have plotted over here so that you can understand. The AB is going to be plotted like this, and the true length of line AB is going to be visible in the front view or elevation, and it is designating same angle which had been available for line AB when it is constructed. तो ये जो लेंथ है वो कौन सा लेंथ होने वाला है? ट्रू लेंथ होने वाला है. फ्रंट व्यू इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग द ट्रू लेंथ ऑफ लाइन. But had we mentioned the length of line over here in problem? No. Why we had not mentioned it? Because the data is not available for length of line. Okay, let us move ahead and see the criteria. Why this thing, true length, is going to be important for us. Length of line is going to be important for us. We need to designate point B also. Point B is 30 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. So when I am saying point B is 30 mm above HP, its projection is going to be plotted over here being at 30 mm. So मैं 30 mm पे चला जाता हूँ, वहाँ पे एक और लाइन कंस्ट्रक्ट कर लेता हूँ. Okay. So this is going to be the locus of B dash, and at the locus of A we are going to have locus of B also. Why? Because it is having same distance. यहाँ पे आप देख पा रहे हो कि ये जो वर्टिकल प्लेन से डिस्टेंस है वो सेम है, माने locus of A and locus of B are going to be same single line on which we are representing the data. So this is going to be the same line is going to be also representing the locus of B, because it is also 30 mm from the reference. So this is going to be 30 and this distance is also going to be 30. Okay. Now let us have a point which is going to be designated as A dash. तो इसे हम बोलेंगे A dash. And from A dash we are forming a straight vertical line which will intersect the locus of A line, and whenever that intersection happens we will be calling that point as A. And now this is the locus. Now refer, if I want to draw a line, then what is going to be the data which should be available to me? तो सोचिए, मैं अगर ट्रू लेंथ प्रेजेंट करना चाहता हूं तो वो इतना भी हो सकता है, इतना भी हो सकता है, इतना भी हो सकता है. So there is no, if there is no length parameter, I won't be able to identify the exact position of B dash. I hope you are understanding it now. मैंने पूछा क्या था कि भाई लेंथ ऑफ लाइन नहीं है तो हमें डेटा में दिक्कत क्या होगी प्रेजेंटेशन में? तो ये दिक्कत होगी क्योंकि हमें मिला है पोजीशन ऑफ पॉइंट बी. सो लोकस, I can say this is locus of B dash, but where exactly B1 dash is? We are aware that when I am saying A dash B dash, that is going to represent the elevation line. When I am going to say the point is A dash and B1 dash, it is going to represent true length in elevation. I'll say AB, then it is representing plan length, and when I say AB1, it is going to represent the true length in plan. But if true length is not available, then how we are going to plot that line? Due to that, there will be another data available in this problem, that is the length of line AB is equal to something. I can say it is 80 mm. तो 80 mm का लेंथ है उसका. तो अब आपका टास्क क्या होगा? You have to take a dash, and from a dash you have to draw a line which is having length of 80 mm and it is intersecting the locus of B dash. आर्क लगाएंगे जो locus of B dash को intersect करेगा, and where it intersects, जहाँ पे intersection हुआ उस point को बोला जाएगा B1 dash. Why B1 dash? Because we are aware that A dash B1 dash is representing the true length in elevation. तो ये होगा B1 dash. The thing what I am seeing right now is representing the true length of AB. अब हमें projection transfer करना है. Remember that stuff what I have told you. How to transfer projections from the endpoint of a true length? Right now the endpoint of true length is B1 dash. And what is B1 dash? It indicates point B in elevation. From point B in elevation, if we want to transfer that projection, we have to go for next view, next point. माने we have to go for A in plan. Next view, next point. Elevation से plan में चले गए, next view, next point माने B से A पे चले गए. वहाँ तक projection कैसे transfer करना है? With a straight line. So what we are going to do? We are going to draft a straight line. Let us mention it with an arrow so that you can understand. तो B in elevation से A in plan तक हम लोग क्या करेंगे? एक straight line construct करेंगे. I hope you are able to see that straight line. It will intersect the locus of A. And we are aware that locus of A is also locus of B. Means the position of locus and locus B is same. So what is going to happen? This is going to represent the plan length, and point over here is going to be called B. What is going to be AB? AB is representing the plan length. देखिए यहाँ पे AB is representing the plan length. A dash B1 dash is representing the elevation, true length in elevation. So this is going to be the plan length. Measure it and try to mention that data. This